Good morning from the AT here in Virginia. It is Tuesday morning. Boy, let me just recap what happened last night. We were just dead tired. It took us probably less than a mile an hour. We were just so physically drained from the heat and what have you. I'm still going through some stuff, there's no doubt about that, but I digress. So we got to the Route 7 highway, we walked up, went to the brewery. Obviously it's about to close, and we're not in the mood for any alcoholic libations, so just loaded up on water, Sprite, lemonade, stuff like that, and enjoyed the beautiful view. So beautiful place, and the staff there was fantastic. And then we walked to the hostel from there, Bears Den Hostel. Got there about 8:45, 8:50, right before they kind of shut down the gates and everything. So we got there, got a nice bunk. It was comfortable, clean, slept outstanding. Two huge dogs, including a Newfoundland that are there. They're just like it's like a big puppy dog, but it looks like a bear, or like a golden bear. So today, because we took the road to get to the hostel, we skipped about a half a mile of trail. So I'm backtracking. Bill's staying up because he can come here anytime since he doesn't live too far away. But I've got to hit every blaze. So what I am doing is just hiking back down to the road, and then a trail angel named Caroline, whose son is going flip-flopping, going up to Katahdin here in a bit and coming down through hiker. Pretty amazing. She's just looking for some nice things to do. She tried to buy us dinner last night, and we just weren't hungry because we were so exhausted. So I think she's first tried to buy us a beer. I'm like, yeah, not tonight. But she showed up at the hostel this morning and like, yeah, well, take an offer up if you wouldn't mind giving me a ride so I don't have to backtrack up this hill. That's not cheating. So as long as I hit the miles. So I'm going to go downhill, meet her. She's going to drive me back up to the hostel, and then we'll continue on from there. So that's the day. We're going to try to get through the rest of the roller coaster. We have about 10 miles of it left. So it's just straight up, down, very few views for about, I don't know, 10 hills in a row. Pretty featureless, but that's why they call it the roller coaster. That gives it some charm. Even if it's just a bloody, difficult, boring section for some people. But I love it. It's my home state. So anyway, we'll talk you down the line once we're back on the roller coaster. Cheers. Bye. Oh, Goonies never die. Storm is coming. All right, we survived the first storm, thankfully. Skies opened up, big thunderstorm. It felt, for me, so good because I've been struggling with the heat. So it's cooled off about 10, 15 degrees now. I'm soaking wet, and all of a sudden I've got my stamina back, which is good. Bill, how you doing? Drinking.
Sorry, getting better.
So the cool thing is we're about to start our penultimate climb of the day. So 2 more up and downs, and we're done with the dreaded Virginia roller coaster, and then we'll find the Rod Hollow Shelter camping area, and we'll stay there for the night. Hopefully stay dry. It's supposed to rain a little bit more here later on. We may or may not beat that, but we just got to watch our step and again, it feels good. It's not so hot anymore, but it's supposed to get really, really hot again tomorrow, and we'll play that by ear and figure that out tonight. All right, guys, onward on the AT here in Virginia. Roller coaster is done. 14 miles, 11 ups and downs, averaging 500 feet, and we are through it. And now just a few hundred yards to the shelter, and our day is done. But hey, congrats. Whoa. Hardest part of Northern Virginia. You know, a lot of people complain about this if you look at posts and things on Far Out, and it is sadistic because it is just pointless up and downs, PUDs, and people will ask, hey, why did they put this here? This is cruel. You know, if you have some history on it, and if you are from this area, like Bill and I are, you know a little bit. We're about an hour or so out of the Washington, D.C. metro. So it's a relatively, selfie time. It's a relatively populated area, and there's a kind of a very narrow swath of forest and mountains. And it used to be, most of this section was a road walk back in the day on the AT. So give some kudos, not just, you know, what is it? Malintent to the ATC. The ATC, the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club, those trail clubs made it happen years ago to at least get this in a corridor through a natural area. Yeah, it sucks. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But in the end, you make it. And then it's an accomplishment. It may not be a big, you know, 4,000 foot climb, but it's an accomplishment. All right, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.